viewers, my name is Kiss the Butte and welcome back to KTB Network. Today I'm back fairly quickly, just because I've been watching the mess unfold, the Hot Mess Express unfold on Twitter, or what they call X now. But yeah, a lot of people are not happy about the price incline. Yeah, and it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that there's also people making ruckus because, you know, the more noise there is, the more Nintendo's inclined to backtrack. So let's see what Jeremy is saying. Let's see what's up. I swear these headphones hate me. Okay. Where are we now? Okay. Damn. Ooh, okay. Making me deaf.
Well, today has been a hell of a roller coaster on the internet because we had the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and the Direct itself I thought was absolutely phenomenal. I thought they did a great job with the Nintendo Switch 2, presenting the games, Mario Kart World, which was highly anticipated, getting the details of that game, getting
Yes, I thought so too.
the 3D Donkey Kong game, and getting a lot of third-party announcements as well, and getting a release date for the Nintendo Switch 2. But there was something interesting that was missing from the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and it didn't really register with me at the time because I watch a lot of Nintendo channels, I watch a lot of the speculation. We kind of always assumed that the price point for the Nintendo Switch 2 would be between $400 and $500.
Agreed.
So
that's agreeable.
I wasn't really curious
fine.
about that. I kind of expected somewhere in that price range, and the price range ended up being $450. So that really wasn't a big deal at all. But Nintendo didn't announce that during the presentation. And at first I was like, oh, I guess they'll announce it later or whatever. It's clear why they didn't announce pricing. They didn't announce pricing because of the price of Mario Kart World. The price for Mario Kart World is $80 for digital and $90 for physical. This is why Nintendo did not want to make that announcement. Now, as I've said, I personally am going to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of usage from Mario Kart World. I've been playing Mario Kart since it released on the Super Nintendo. All those years ago, I've played every iteration. And even though Mario Kart is now very normie-friendly and very family-friendly, it's not like...
By the way, showcase for the Nintendo games is on my video tab. Go check it out.
Double Dash, where you actually had to play the game and learn the game, and if you didn't have some level of interest and involvement in the game, you weren't just going to pick up the controller and win like you can in these new Mario Karts. But that's neither here nor there because the market has determined the market, and this version of Mario Kart is the best-selling Mario Kart of all time, so we're going to get more of that. And I do love the games. But this has really gotten a lot of people upset online, and justifiably so.
My headphones are out for revenge. Okay, what is this saying? Absolutely great. Direct, but convenient. Nintendo didn't mention prices. Now we know why. People aren't happy with the game as of now. Justified. I do reject the idea that Nintendo fans will buy anything Nintendo. The Wii U is the biggest failure? Yo, now it kind of makes sense why it came and left. And that's my favorite platform. Like I would always play those homing games that they had, like especially the tennis. Oh, those were so much fun.
Now, I initially made this tweet right here, Nintendo won, because the Direct was fantastic. But we didn't find out the price points until after the fact. And this is my statement right here. Absolutely.
The Wii U, my mom and I are huge fans.
Great Direct, but conveniently Nintendo didn't mention any prices. Now we know why. They knew it'd be bad. The market will determine the market. People aren't happy with the game prices as of now. Justified. I do reject the idea that Nintendo fans will buy anything Nintendo. The Wii U is the biggest failure in history for a reason.
Why was it a failure, though? I'm trying to understand. Where did they go from Wii U? The Nintendo Switch? Was that it? Was that the change? Let me know in the comments.
I personally love the Wii U, by the way, so I want to clarify that statement.
Same.
I loved the Wii U. I bought the
I'm not alone.
Wii U day one, but it didn't do well. 13 million copies worldwide for the Wii U. It really was a failure.
Oh, wow.
We'll see what happens. I'm personally excited for the Switch 2, but I always support complaining if you're upset. No company deserves blind support, and I 100% stand by that. This is right now the Nintendo Switch 2 discussion online, and it's all because of the price point. Now, there's a few other things that people are discussing.
This is why I'm
mainly
here.
It's the price point. And the reason the price point is a big discussion is because people are worried that that's where the industry is moving to now. So let's get into this.
Yeah, they're trying to get ahead of GTA 6, which is rumored to be $100. And I've said before, I think it's going to be, and other streamers have said it as well, I think it's going to be $100 for early access. I don't think it's going to be $100. But then again, now that we're seeing Nintendo do this,
Mario Kart World price
It might
raised
be
more
more.
than a few eyebrows today as it brought Nintendo
For
and
early
gaming
access.
itself into uncharted territory. During today's Nintendo Direct, fans got more details on the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2, but while the June 5 launch date and new features drew attention, the real shocker came from one of Nintendo's most beloved franchises. And there it is. And again, in terms of this game, I think it looks absolutely incredible. I love everything that I'm seeing about it. It's the
Since it says world, I hope they bring like a bunch of characters from every other Nintendo IP. World. Why not?
proper evolution from Mario Kart 8 into the next version of Mario Kart. I think it looks amazing. Mario Kart World, the headline launch title for the new system, will cost $79.99 when purchased separately from the console. That's right, $80 for a kart racer, setting a new high watermark for Nintendo's first-party game pricing. And physical media fans will have to cough up a whopping $90 for a physical copy of the game. Until now, Nintendo had largely held the line at $59.99 for most of its first-party titles, and the only Legend of the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom stepping over that mark at $70. Today's Direct changes that precedent entirely. Not only is Mario...
Games are already $70 though. For people that play on Steam and Epic Games, if you count tax, $69.99, it ends up to like what, $76.20? We're already at a $70 price point, unless you're playing on PS5, but still.
Mario Kart World hitting $80, but the newly announced Donkey Kong Bonanza, a 3D platformer.
And these games, allegedly, they're not even for the physical to cost $90. From what I've heard, it's not even pre-installed. Allegedly.
Is also set at $70. That means two of Nintendo's most family-friendly, traditionally accessible franchises are launching at premium tier prices. The move raises eyebrows, especially given that Mario Kart has historically been a system seller designed to appeal to all ages. And at $80 and $90, parents and longtime fans might find the cost harder to justify, even with the game's new open world and online features. For those looking to offset the cost, there's at least a modest silver lining. Nintendo is offering a $499 bundle that includes the base Switch 2 and a copy of Mario Kart.
And they forget their target audience too. Like, you're targeting families that play Mario Kart. Families that get paid like bi-weekly or weekly, and they don't make enough. Sometimes some of them don't even make enough for an $80 game. Like games $80, that's like 2 video games. What the hell? Or almost.
World, essentially giving buyers $30 to $40 discount versus buying both separately. The bundle comes with a digital copy of the game. Nintendo's shift in philosophy. What's most notable isn't just a number, but what it may signal. If Mario Kart is now worth $80 in Nintendo's eyes, no franchise is off limits for premium pricing. Gone are the days of $59.99 was the ceiling for Nintendo's biggest hits. The Switch 2 era may be ushering in a new standard where $70 is the norm and $80 is reserved for tentpole games. Will PlayStation follow Nintendo's lead? Nintendo isn't operating in a vacuum, and the rest of the gaming industry is undoubtedly watching this.
PlayStation wanted to be first.
Shift very close.
We all know
Sony already
that.
nudged prices higher in 2020 when it raised many PS5 exclusives to $70, and Microsoft has since followed suit in some titles. Now that Nintendo, the company most associated with broad appeal and family gaming, is normalizing $70 and even $80, it could open the door for Sony to push premium editions even further. If Mario Kart can sell at $80, what's stopping PlayStation from pricing its next major exclusive $80, $90, and even $100 with expanded content included?
They've already done that with Mortal Kombat 1. I was one of the suckers that paid $100 for the early access. I'll probably be the sucker that pays $100 for GTA 6.
Right here where it
Early
says
access.
Rockstar watching all of us react to Mario Kart being $80, knowing they about to drop GTA 6 for $100. That rumor's been out there for a while now with GTA 6, and I think that's very much in play, by the way. Very much in play. The danger here is setting a precedent. While hardcore fans may be willing to pay more for flagship releases, rising prices across the board risk alienating casual players and families. I understand the point that they're making there. I'm not trying to discredit like the point, but like I just gotta be honest. I don't care about discounting casual players. That's been the problem in so many things. But I think that this could turn off actual hardcore players. I think that's the bigger issue. The biggest problem is with any franchise is trying to appeal to casuals, people that don't care about it. But this is from a price point. And so that's why it's a little bit different. Alienating casual players from a price point. Creative choices are more along the lines of what we're talking about from that perspective of, like, we don't care about casuals from that perspective. But you need casual players to buy these things up. You just do for your profit, so I understand the point there. The very groups the industry still relies on for big numbers. In a time when rising costs and subscription fatigue, pushing retail prices too high could backfire. It could. I don't think it will, but it could. It really just comes down to who is actually upset. Is it Nintendo fans that are actually upset? If Nintendo fans are actually upset,
then we will
we're
see
going
a
to find out.
change. Yes.
But if it's just people that are just having discussions or whatever, then it is what it is. I mean, I saw this from Grumps. People are blaming Trump for the Switch 2 prices. Nintendo has always been very smart to use situations to increase demand or prices.
Not y'all blaming T-Rex for the price increase. Actually, I think didn't he say a long time ago that he wants to ban video games? Like that could be a good accusation, but at the same time, leave that man alone.
They make
I think we all put him in his place when he said he wanted to ban video games.
great stuff and great games, but they are smart on business. So yeah, so people are now apparently blaming Trump for this. So it's like, where is a lot of this coming from? I don't know. A lot of people I know are not happy about it, though. I can just check from my replies. And you know, as I said, you know, my stance on it is that I am 100% in support of you being upset about this if you are upset about this. You know, for me, I mean, if you go to a movie and if you get popcorn and a drink, and you buy a movie ticket and maybe you bring your significant other, or bring a kid or a friend, at that point, you're almost at like $100 for a damn movie that you're going to be there for a couple of hours on. You're probably not going to enjoy it because you got all these idiots on their phones the whole time. So I'm going to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours out of Mario Kart. But that doesn't change the fact that other people are upset and they have every right to voice that displeasure. So we're going to have to see how this all plays out.
Right.
And if Nintendo's actually going to hear any of the criticism or not, are they going to take any of this into consideration? It will be interesting. But what a roller coaster, because the Direct itself was awesome. I thought they crushed it with the Direct, with everything that they presented. I thought it was a great Direct, and it was a great introduction to the Nintendo Switch 2 era. They didn't announce the prices, and then all of it comes out after the fact, and the negativity, and the avalanche of negativity has happened now. And you're going to have to deal with this, Nintendo, one way or the other. You're going to have to...
And let's hope the voices are loud enough so they can backtrack on their price change, and also that can be a domino effect for the PS5 as well, because nobody... shelling out 3 digits for a game all the time.
to see how this all plays out. So
even if you price it at $99.99 for that Mirage, that it's cheaper, no.
Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.
But yes, that was my reaction for Jeremy in Geeks and Gamers. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video, and let me know what other gaming videos you want me to react to. Also, like and subscribe if you vibe. You know, help a small streamer out. Like this video, you know, for monetization purposes, and check me out in live streams. I'm gonna be there more often than not. I'll be there tonight actually, so I'll see you then. Bye, guys.